Some of the areas so not seeing much in the way of rotation at all, so that's good. We can't rule out a spin up tornado up and down this line right here, but for the most part it does look to me like this is going to be mostly a straight line damaging wind event and not necessarily a tornado producer for now anyway. Winds continuing to pick up here around Yall force 1. Rain's still heavy. Any hail yet? Yall force 1, you guys seen any hailstones?
We have not seen any hailstorms yet, although there was just a public report of a 1-inch hailstorm in Bono, which is just up the road from where we came.
Yes. Yeah, I was looking at that, and so I'd say within the next 5 minutes, you'll be in the same part of the storm that produced that there. The reflectivities are just a tad bit less impressive now that the storm's moving into Jonesboro, but I would say that there's still some hail in there, especially a little bit farther to the north. If you guys are up here near Bucksnort, great town name, Bucksnort or Brookland, definitely more likely to see some hail up there. This is the storm that will eventually make it down to Memphis, and this is the only storm really worth looking at right now. The only other severe warnings that we have are down here in Georgia, and we will in Alabama, and we will keep you updated on those, as those also have some hail with them. But for right now, we're keeping an eye on Jonesboro. And I think we've got people watching scanner feeds and stuff just in case there's reports that come in.
Hey, Ryan, you hear me?
Yes.
We are getting pea-sized hail now.
All right. So we've got hail moving into the northern side of Jonesboro.
Put it in drive, but we don't need to be. Yeah, I would just close the sunlight.
Yeah, we've got hail moving into the northern side of Jonesboro now. And so that pretty much confirms to me that if you're up here near Pleasant Grove or Farville, you're probably seeing the larger hail, and that's going to be moving into Brookland very soon. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning that it goes all the way down to Harrisburg and Truman continues for the next 7 minutes. Once again, the hazard's going to be for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and ping-pong ball-sized hail. Yeah, the lightning is nuts.
Hey, Ryan, you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So it seems like the hail and wind is mostly through here is through here for the most part. We're going to start moving up the road slowly towards Brooklyn to see if we can see any accumulated hail there.
Okay, sounds good. Be careful. So the brunt of the storm, the stronger part of the storm, is moving just past where the Yall Force 1 is now. So they're going to go up towards Bucksnort a little bit and see if there's any hail on the ground left over from the potentially heavier hail that happened up in that region. But yeah, so far, so good. I don't see any signs of significant damage or anything here near Jonesboro. Can't say that that's the case for everybody in and around here. Obviously, these guys are in one small part of a very large storm. But that is good news. The next thing that we're going to look at here as we try to determine what's going to happen next is our tower camera here near Truman, which, my goodness, wow, looks pretty ominous. There's 42. Oh my. There's 42 of you guys watching this with me right now in the Radar Omega app. That's the storm that Yall Force 1 is in right now as it approaches Truman. This has an anemometer on it, so it'll tell us exactly how fast the winds are at the surface when this storm comes through there. And that'll give us an idea of what's going to be happening near Marked Tree, Terrell, and Memphis later. Yeah, that is a very ominous view there from the Truman camera on Radar Omega. If you guys have the Radar Omega app, just hit the little icon there near Truman, and you'll be able to see this. There's 140 of you guys watching with me now. 150. Mark Morrison, thank you so much for becoming an official sponsor. That's huge. I appreciate you so much. Here's a live look at trash cans. Trash cans falling and loud thunder in Paragould. Oh my goodness, that's very loud. Wow.
Hey Ryan, it's Brad. I was lucky enough to find an area around that. I guess it was a wreck. I'm not sure is it a wreck or down tree, but where is the infamous Yall Force 1 at? I'm coming through just north of Jonesboro right now. Walnut Ridge or something like that. Walnut something.
Brad, the infamous Yall Force 1 actually just got overtaken by the storm in Jonesboro. So they're in northern Jonesboro right now.
Copy that. I'm en route to Jonesboro. I guess we'll meet him there.
Okay, remember, only send videos and stuff if you can do so safely. But a lot of you guys are, and I do appreciate it. I'm hoping that the vast majority of the strong winds avoid the Jonesboro area. So far, it looks like that might be the case. But, of course, we haven't seen everything yet of what this storm's capable of. It has a history of producing damage back there towards Walnut Ridge and large hail near Bono. It's likely going to continue to do that as it approaches Lake City and Leechville. Lake City. And it is 11:14 p.m. on the East Coast. We are, I don't know, how long have we been streaming? Not very long, 8:39. Probably only about 3 hours. But it's looking more and more likely that this might be the first ever Ryan Hall Y'all live stream with no tornado warnings outside of snow coverage, of course. Which is a good thing, obviously. And in spite of the quote unquote bust, we are